I sat down with a colleague the other day and she asked me like why I felt she wasn't doing a good job. I'm like, what? Why would you think that? And she says, because all she hears from me is the things that I feel were missing or there was a mistake. And I realized, oh my gosh, unfortunately, it's not a good part of me that sometimes will verbally and give attention to things that are wrong. And when things go right, I'm just sort of, well, I expect it to be. And so, but it's a mistake. And it's not just a mistake in the workplace. It's a mistake at home. I learned years ago from Sarah Hannah Radcliffe, who is an expert in parenting, that the attention, we have to focus on what our kids do right and give a tremendous amount of physical attention, touching them and eye contact and raising our voice when things are good. And when things are negative, they make a mistake or you're upset at them, that's when you give very little eye contact. You don't touch them when you talk to them, and you lower your voice. Do you hear? Kids want attention, and kids will even act up to get negative attention rather than have no attention at all. So if you're giving them and looking for the positive attention, oh, that's so beautiful, you're an artist, and that was so great, and oh, you're such a tzedekah, you're so amazing, and like, oh, thank you so much for doing that, and pointing out all the positive things. So then when they do make a mistake and you have to say something and point it out, you don't do it with all the excitement. You just do it low-key and you say it. We usually do the opposite. They bring us a picture that they made. Oh, that's nice. And then when they do something wrong, we're like, I can't believe you did this. I told you to. Flip it. Flip it at home and flip it at the office. I have resolved today to make much more of an effort to point out when people are doing something right and when things are good and when they went the extra mile, and to be enthusiastic about that. And of course, every once in a while you have to point out a mistake. You do it at home. You need to do it at the office. You need to do it with your neighbors. And you even need to do it with mother-in-laws. So remember, when it's positive, over the top. And when it's negative, you just say it. Save your enthusiasm for the good. I'm Lori, almost live.